something that I actually heard one of my clients say the other day. Okay, she came in. One of the first things I always ask is, "How's everything feeling?" Get kind of like a general idea based on their response. And then if they have issues like, "Hey, how's your shoulder feeling?" and go a little bit more specific after that. Okay, so this client came in to see me, and I said, "Hey, how's everything feeling today?" And she was like, "It's all right. Um, I just think that like I'm in my 40s now and things are going to start hurting." And I kind of like stopped because I wasn't really expecting that response. And I also kind of was like, well, actually, we shouldn't hurt as we age as long as we're doing the right things to balance out those aches and pains and making sure we're addressing them. Now, in some cases, there are some things that are inevitable and are going to hurt. If you've had a knee surgery or something and the weather changes, it might ache a little. Who knows, right? But in general, pain is not a lifetime sentence. We don't, you often hear people be like, "Oh, well, my back hurts now all the time. It must be because I'm getting older. Oh, my knees creak when I go up the stairs and it's painful, so I avoid stairs," or whatever. And it all comes down to, it's just part of aging. That's what we always hear. I want to break through that myth a little bit. A lot of times, what'll happen, and the reason we have those aches and pains are because of habits and instabilities that we've developed over time. And they just might not catch up to us until later in life. Okay. Also, just as especially females, our hormones change, things in our body shift and move. And if we're not adapting to those shifts and movements, then things are going to start to hurt later on, right? So, making sure that you're working with somebody who's aware of those changes, who can monitor you for those changes, knowing them yourself so you can be prepared for some of them and counter them a little bit can be really helpful. But just know that pain is not something that you need to deal with just because you're getting older, right? Pain is not something you need to deal with just because you had a baby. So, all of these things have possible solutions that are not surgical or, you know, hours at the doctor's office. You just need the right assessment and the right strategy for your body to help get you out of pain. I also can't tell you the number of times where somebody comes to me and they're like, "I pee my pants every time I run. I just want to run again," right? And then 6 weeks down the road, they're like, "Oh my God, my knees don't hurt going up the stairs anymore. How'd you fix that?" And I'm going, "You didn't even tell me your knees hurt going up the stairs." But because we addressed some of their imbalances, it did kind of fix that pain. But they didn't share it with me because, oh, it's just part of getting older. Just the rest of my life is going to be like this, right? Well, we fixed it. We created some more balance and some more strength that all tied into the pelvic floor and core. And now the person is running again and walking up and down stairs without any knee pain. Okay. So don't feel like your pain is just because you're getting older or something that you're going to have to live with for the rest of your life. Okay. Come on in, get an assessment. Let me know what's bothering you, and let's get to the bottom of it and see if we can't help fix it and make it better for you. Okay, because there's no reason we should all be suffering when we're in our 80s and 90s. Instead, we should be thriving, comfortable, and happy. Okay, I'll see you guys next time.